It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too. That's
The heart of Texas, a look at the city lights of Big D, Dallas. It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harden.
ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Perkins. Moutier out there with Porzingis. And it's Coleman in at the shooting guard. Porzingis passes to Perkins. He kicks to Moutier. Back to Perkins. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Good on the shot. So it's the Mavericks now. And here is Conley. It's Mozgov, high post. Parker against Perkins. Johnson, a wide open look. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Five to shoot. And here's McCollum for three. Perkins pulls it in.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now here's Perkins. Cannot hit. Good D by Johnson.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Moutier. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Parker with the steal. Johnson attacking. It's deflected.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
There's the feed to Moutier. Pass to Porzingis. Fades back. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
McCollum gets to Conley. Pass to McCollum. Dishes it to Parker. No luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them that was a bit embarrassing, so expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Seattle shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he's good on the second. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
They need this one off the left rim and out.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
That's good. He has 5.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Watkins covered by Parker. That is good. Perkins got his first 2 points of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The baseline J. And that one's good. Parker.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's McCollum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. So the wing on the left. Parker sets the screen for Conley. 6 to shoot. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And it's Seattle with the ball. 4-point game. To the wing right side. Coleman, the pass to Porzingis. Coleman, he's guarded by McCollum. Mozgov grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And there's the pass to Moutier. Puts up a 3. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Mavericks 4th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Johnson outside. They set the pick. Dallas again missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now here is Conley. Defense right on him. Horford kicks to Parker. And the rejection by Perkins. Back to Horford. Dallas moving the ball around. Conley. Again, Conley missing.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by Seattle.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Watkins passes to Perkins. Parker with the steal. Grant against Conley. Down low, Parker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 2-point Seattle lead.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Pass to Watkins, and stolen by Horford. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. That ties it up. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Perkins dishes to Mudiay. Back to Perkins. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here is Conley after the basket by Seattle. Back to Horford. Right wing. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got 5.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms. Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
1:25 left to play here in the first. Here's Ribas. Launches a 3, and that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And it's Seattle with the ball. There's a screen. Grant outside. Pass to Watkins. Back to Grant. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Here's Mafune. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Johnson attacking. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Watkins. Kicks to Gaines. Grant outside. Here's Mafune. Hits the three-point bomb.
For three.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Ribas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Parker right side. Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Cassell, and it's Porzingis in at the 4-man position. Here's Ribas. Deflects the pass, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now here's McCollum. Coleman. Mozgov covering. Feeds it to Gaines. Here's Porzingis. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And Seattle gets called for the foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Conley's checked in. To the paint, Olic, and it's blocked. They get it back. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Coleman, the pass to Porzingis, and he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Picked by Mozgov. Here's Conley. Seattle grabs the miss. Perkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Coleman, the pass to Perkins. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now here's Moutier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Seattle with another.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Conley. He's got 5. Baseline J on the way. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now. Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Conley following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay. McCollum no good.
Most of the time that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Screen by Perkins. Cassell kicks to Perkins. There's the dish to Mudiay. Takes it from 10. Perkins, the pass to Coleman. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 14 points for him.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Conley's shot is off.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Mavericks trail by 7. It's tipped to the middle. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's
working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Dallas calls timeout.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Checked in for Dallas. Here's McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Conley with it, now defended by Mudiay. Parker dishes to Horford. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there, getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Seattle leading by 7. Mudiay with the ball. Here's Porzingis. Mozgov grabs the board. Now here's McCollum. To the inside. Out to Parker. Perkins with the block. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it to go.
Timeout call.
Seattle calls timeout.
a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Moutier. He feeds it to Perkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Horford.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good. And so Perkins nails both of them.
Talk about great numbers for Perkins. He's got 10 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
Now here is Conley. He's got 7. Here's Stojic. That 3 off the mark. Seattle leading by 7.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
Now here's Conley. To the wing on the left. Here's Stojic. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Perkins. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Grant. That's... good.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And here's Johnson outside, and it's Seattle with the rebound.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And that one's good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Mavericks trail by 10. Now Conley. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And Seattle making a change here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Johnson. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
The feed to Gaines. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Mavericks trail by 8. Picked by Horford. Here's Ribas. And Horford wide open. He shoots. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The pass to Watkins. 3 on the clock. Here's Sandford. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And it's Parker at the elbow. Ripped away. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Good. D by Parker.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And here we go. Here's Mafune. No luck. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here comes the break. Off target at the rim.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Sandford. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Parker.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
It's deflected. And so that's the end of the first half. Seattle leads by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
I'm here with Rick Carlisle, and Coach, what have you not liked so far about the way your team is playing?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed the block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Coach, thank you for your time, guys. Visibly frustrated over here on the sideline.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Mavericks trail by 11. Conley out there with McCollum. Then there's Parker. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Conley. It's stolen by Moutier. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Moutier with the ball. And that one's good. Moutier's got the first basket of the third quarter for Seattle.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Parker's shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And it's Seattle with the ball after Jabari Parker missed from long range. Here's Coleman, and it's Seattle with another.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Mavericks trail by 15. That's good. 13 points for Parker.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Watkins. Here's Perkins out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Johnson. Porzingis passes to Perkins. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And there's the 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Passes to Porzingis. Watkins. He's guarded by Johnson. Coleman. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Johnson attacking. Here's Conley. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And that's now 9 points for Mike Conley.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Seattle shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. Moutier, no good on the free throw. Mavericks trail by 13. Johnson outside. Down low, right at the free throw line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mozgov's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Seattle leading by 11. And here's Moutier. He's got 6. Coleman. He's guarded by McCollum. Porzingis passes to Coleman. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And here are the Mavericks now after the basket by Seattle. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Okay.
Free throw good. McCollum. Gasol, he's checked in for Seattle. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Inside. Here's Coleman. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley into the lane. The 3 from McCollum. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. There's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Porzingis passes to Gasol. And he's good on the 3 ball. And Seattle leads by 14.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
They double-team Conley. The three from McCollum. Seattle grabs the miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Mozgov with the steal.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. There's a good screen. McCollum kicks to Conley. Hits the target from 18 feet. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Perkins with a screen on Conley. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Moutier. And Seattle leads by 14.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Conley into the lane. Olic, it's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 22. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Seattle.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Here's Cassell. Here's Mafune. Pass to Cassell. Here's Porzingis. He has 7. Now the pass to Coleman. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's the screen. Johnson attacking to the middle. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the basket by Horford.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Pass to Porzingis. Seattle missing again. Mavericks trail by 14. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes it to McCollum. The 3. Good. McCollum's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Porzingis. There's the steal, and it's the Mavericks on the break. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Johnson. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
He hits the second from the line. Seattle leading by 10. Here's Sandford. Passes to Coleman. 2 on the clock. Takes it from 10. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 11. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Dallas calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside, and start protecting the rim.
Horford with it. He's got 8. There's the screen. Here's Ribas. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Parker. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Dallas?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's Ribas after the basket by Seattle. Open shot, Horford, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Here's Porzingis, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Ribas. He dishes it to Parker. Clock at 4. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Parker again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Coleman. They get the rebound to the left wing. Sandford. And again, Seattle with the triple.
For 3.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Seattle ahead. They lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Seattle leading by 13. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Moutier, also Cassell out there, and it's Coleman in at the small forward position. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's McCollum. He kicks it to Conley. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He has 11 points and 4 assists.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Cassell. Coleman, the pass to Moutier. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McCollum. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Moutier. Here's Perkins. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Seattle ball.
Shot clock at 3, and that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. It's deflected, and they get it back. It's Parker with the drive. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Seattle leading by 12. Watkins passes to Cassell. Coleman. Mozgov covering. A 3-ball. That is good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
McCollum dishes to Conley. Kicks it to Parker. Low block shot. Cannot hit. Seattle goes the other way with it. Pass to Coleman. Soft touch off the glass. 26 points for him.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Mavericks trail by 19. McCollum kicks to Conley. And that one hits back iron.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Parker outside, feeds to Mozgov. Parker sets the screen for McCollum. They need this. Another shot, and the layup good by Mozgov.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Seattle calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Zinkus is checked in for Cassell. Seattle leading by 19 points. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Conley penetrating. He used that pick to get in close.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Screened by Perkins. And Mozgov comes to help. And there's the pass to Watkins. And another basket for Seattle.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Conley. The dish now to Parker. To the paint. That's tipped. Coleman. He's guarded by McCollum. Coleman, the pass to Perkins. Fires from the line. Mavericks with the rebound. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McCollum. The second chance effort and the rejection by Perkins. Now Moutier. It's Perkins atop the key. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Seattle ball.
There's the pick. Coleman loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 30 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Parker. They get the rebound, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Dallas again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
from downtown, but they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Perkins. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Mavericks shooting 43% from the floor. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Coleman, and he gets it to go. 32 points in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Looking to end the drought, and Parker puts it in.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Seattle has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Inside, here's Porzingis, and that one's good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's McCollum. He feeds it to Conley. Here's Parker. Another miss by Parker.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Seattle making a change here. Here's Dallas. They set the pick. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
That is some real serious down. Dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Ribas. O'Hannon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Okay.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
Seattle has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And Seattle shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Now, here's Grant. Ripped away. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Kane. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Henderson, no good. And it's Seattle with the ball.
Foul. Grant. That's
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Seattle.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Mavericks.
Now, here's Grant. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the Mavericks with it. In the corner, Henderson with it. It's good from long range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They set the screen. Here's Sandford. Gaines dishes to McDaniels. Gaines kicks to Grant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Kane. And there's the foul against Seattle.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Timeout call.
Seattle calls timeout. They're leading by 19. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I think they might just be taking a few extra seconds to enjoy the win. Is that plausible?
Or maybe just rubbing it in. That's possible.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
São Paris, São Paulo, França,